What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to your favorite pond, the Coy Pond, episode 124. As you can see, we're doing a remote episode this week. No surprise, there's not much going on. And as you know, you can find us here on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and never forget to leave your question on SpeakPipe. You know, NFL Draft right around the corner. It's coming up about a month at this point, actually. And we'll have mock drafts for you soon. That's all I can say right now. Kevin is deep in his lab. He's locked himself away for a couple months to really see if he can hone in on what this draft is going to fully be. He's getting every pick right this year. I can say it for him right now. 7 rounds of perfection, and he'll call the free agent out that's going to make the Super Bowl champ. He's going to be a MVP in the NFL at some point, something like that. As you can see, it's my friend, it's your friend. We're joined once again by Matt this week, filling in for our Cowboys fan that's down in the lab. And with that being said, March Madness is underway. And sadly, Miami of Ohio had to go down the way that they did. That was a real bummer game to watch. I was at the SMU Miami game in Dayton last week. Yeah, last week. And that thing was rocking. It was electric. It was a lot of fun to be at. It was simply just a Miami home game. Felt like every alumni in the Dayton area showed up for that game. It was awesome. Probably once in a lifetime. I'm glad I was able to go. And then naturally they played, was it Tennessee Friday?
Tennessee, yeah.
And just can't get a three-pointer to go in the basket.
First 4 minutes were close.
Yeah. Can't say, Matt and I talked about this a little bit. That SMU game, them winning that, I think was my Super Bowl. Obviously, I think a lot of people that root for Miami and were on that team thought they could do a lot better. I sincerely thought the same. But expectations-wise going into it, it's Miami of Ohio. There's some balance, too. I feel like they could play up to the level they needed to. Obviously, they just didn't show up for that game. It is what it is. Amazing season from those guys. I hope they don't get picked apart. Obviously, Pete Suter has a heck of a game, putting up 27 points. The rest of the team can't get a basket to fall. And that's how it goes. That's simply how it goes. I hope they don't get picked apart. That was an amazing team to watch. And hopefully those guys are proud of themselves for what they did. That was some of the most fun I've had watching college basketball other than March Madness in a very, very long time. And for what it's worth, Tennessee did beat Virginia. I know there was a call there at the end, right, with the basket that was controversial.
Yeah, but Virginia also almost lost to Wright State, I would like to say. So
Yes. I mean, Miami of Ohio versus Wright State game
what could have
burned Dayton to the ground and would have been a blast. But you know what? At least Tennessee beat Virginia, and they're going on to play Iowa State next, obviously. But aside from that, March Madness, keep it rolling. Inject it into my veins. I had a nice little bet on, who was it? Duke was losing to Siena there for a little bit. They were losing by 10 at one point, so it cashed the bet. That was pretty amazing. But, shout out to the underdogs still in it. It's Texas, Tennessee. St. John's beat Kansas, but I think a lot of people had St. John's or Kansas losing early, so inevitably one of them had to lose that game either way. But, hey, we'll have to see. Nose to the ground. I just love watching March Madness. I can't give any deep insight into that. Matt, do you have any comments about March Madness so far?
No, the first 2 days were really fun. The next 2 days just felt like it was blowout, and then you had to wait a few hours to watch the next game, then blowout. And
yeah,
the first 2 days are so magical, and then I feel like the next round, round of 32 is always a little slower, maybe an upset. I don't even count Texas being that big of an upset because it's still an SEC school. It's not a mid-major. It's not one of these underdog schools. It's Texas. So, unfortunately, there's no big Cinderella. There's no Jack Golke. There's no Doug Egbert this year, but you never know. Iowa can make a run, yeah.
Did forget to mention them.
Yeah, they're. Never mind. I guess we do have someone. Still only a 9 seed, though.
Yeah, only a 9 seed. We'll take what we can get. I mean, I'll be rooting for them for sure. I mean, the fact that it's both the corn-fed schools going against each other, kind of poetic in some way. But, where was I going? Was it Saturday or Sunday? I think it was Saturday. That, if you were to place parlay on all favorites, it would have cashed or something like that.
That was the first day of round of 32.
Okay.
So, Saturday.
That's so unfortunate. Yeah, Saturday, all the favorites won, which
Very chalky.
Isn't what you love to hear. But this is kind of what a lot of people predicted going into the March Madness this year. So
ever since the NIL came around, it's been very chalky, it feels like.
Yeah, and I feel like NIL won't have too much of an impact in college basketball just because programs are going to be programs either way. But I agree, it would have been nice to not make the gap this year between the one seeds and like I don't know, the 1, 2, 3 seeds between everyone else felt like the largest gap in a while. I know people talked about that pay more attention to this sport than I do. But, anything can happen. Maybe we'll get a little magic here and see some fours or any of these other underdogs do a little bit better. But
It'd be
even
nice.
then, like you said, Alabama's, rolling. They rolled Texas Tech like it was nothing. So Michigan, Alabama should be a great game. There should be some great games in here still. It just sucks that we have to now wait until I think it's Thursday.
There's a nice
to see.
game, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw there's some 10 o'clock games because there are a lot of these are on the West Coast, so hopefully they fix that in the future, but again, I think it just revolves around, well, no, the Final Four's in Indianapolis.
Yeah,
Whatever.
but like
I don't know. I don't know
example,
jack shit.
Tennessee, Iowa State is 10:30 p.m. our time, so Illinois, Houston, 10:05. It's just late.
It's too late for some of these, but also, I guess, good for them. If they lose the East Coast viewership, then they'll come right back the next year, I guess. I don't want to act like I know, but fun March Madness so far, obviously. Some teams try to make a run, but MLB season starts tomorrow. We're shooting this Tuesday, so Wednesday. This releases Thursday, so bear with us. Kind of a day behind. But in the spirit of the MLB season starting, not only do we get dinger parlays back, which I've already placed 3 and probably have a futures parlay that I believe will hit by the end of the season, you get what comes with it, which is all of the new stadium eats going into this season. And I don't know, Matt, if you've paid much attention in the past to this, but over the last 3 to 5 years, it feels like it's really taken off in the sense that these stadiums compete similar to the way NFL teams do releasing their schedule, where every year they try and come up with something crazier and crazier. Obviously, off the top, the Rockies have something called a Glizilla that we'll get into.
I was gonna say, I feel like they're really trying to market to our the nowadays slang, like the 999 challenge got so big. Now there's the 999 meal. There's the Glizilla. They're trying to make everything so big now and crazy.
And frankly, for what MLB can do, I love this lane. I think it's hilarious. Yes, this is what the video or the podcast is mainly going to revolve around this week. I don't have the mental capacity to do anything technical. I've been sick for a few days now.
We're deep in the off season.
We're deep into the off season. Like I said, Kevin has gone on a darkness retreat, making the perfect 7-round mock draft for the NFL. While he's away and we have Matt, we are going to review this. My idea, I thought, why not? MLB stadiums, again, they've made this such a thing. I love it because that's exactly what the MLB needs to do to keep people coming back. Obviously, they fixed a bunch of the baseball rules. They made the games a lot quicker, a lot more entertaining. Now let's get some crazy fucking food items. The NFL is probably next to do this, but for the time being, while it's summertime, the idea of some of these foods, ordering them at an MLB stadium for $30 each, cracks me up. And let's get right into this. Off the bat, we have, no pun intended, the Marlins' new machete menu item. Served in a custom carrying case is a 2-foot homemade flour tortilla grilled on the flat top with melted mozzarella, Oaxaca cheeses, house marinated carne asada, smoky guajillo pepper sauce, salsa verde, and cilantro.
Yeah, I feel like this just isn't for a fan. This is for a box. You know how pissed off I'd be sitting down next to someone brings out that monster. That shit's spilling everywhere. That's not even close.
They have the machete carrying case wrapped around them like a real machete, and they whip out this 2-foot tortilla that looks almost like a Philly cheesesteak. You are sitting next to someone that has a wooden board. Obviously, it probably doesn't come with it. And they're pouring this salsa across their lap on top of this thing.
I'm sure
and
it's
you're just
delicious.
expected not to notice.
Sure, it's delicious, but I mean, that's just a mess waiting to happen. I know all the MLB workers have to go and clean the sands the next day are just livid about this idea.
And here's the thing. Like you said, I bet it's fucking amazing. But you've basically got 7.5 innings to eat this and get back to your house in order to shit your brains out. Let's be honest about that.
Your stomach will be on a timer.
You have started the doomsday timer as soon as your first bite is swallowed from this thing. You need to buy that in the 6th and take it home. All right? You cannot be dealing with stadium restrooms like that. You're dancing with the devil. But I will say, It does look delicious. Marlins fans, you've had worse. Godspeed to you. Okay, little presentation out of 10, maybe a 2.
Yeah,
but
not good.
This thing would probably taste amazing. It is chicken and churros, probably a nice little take on chicken and waffles. Listen, that looks like a fair portion size, and for a sweet treat, and you want a little something to go with it, it looks delicious.
Going back to the marketing though, I don't even, like the chicken blends in too much. You don't even know there's chicken on there. It just looks like a churro to me, like what's up called the waffle?
Waffle fries.
No, what's the thing they sell at fairs? Like the big, it's almost
funnel
like
cake?
it looks like a funnel cake in the middle. Like I don't even realize it's chicken.
With the powdered sugar, kind of doesn't do it justice. The strawberries, I mean, what are you trying to be healthy? There's no way there's anything redeeming about this thing.
The marketing team guy needs fired.
The Cubs, get him out of here. Yes, served it with fresh strawberries. Like, come on now. How fresh can they really be? But it does look fucking delicious.
It does.
Churros and chicken, yes, please. That would be delicious. At a baseball stadium is where I'm trying to draw the line because I'm like, no, that is too messy. There's no way that you're not getting your hands sticky from the syrup. Then all of a sudden your beer is sticking to you as you try and put it down. Uh-oh, you just spilled it on the guy in front of you, and he wants to fight.
Also, weird. Might just be me. I don't think I've ever seen a churro that flimsy.
You know, an unerect churro. Doesn't seem natural.
Flaccid churros.
Soft serve churros doesn't look natural. I'll say that. Interesting. Oh, God, this thing. Diamondbacks will have a Take Me Out to the Ball Game shake this year. Salted caramel shake with whipped cream, peanut butter, sandwich cookies, Kit Kat bars, and Cracker Jacks. Listen, I'm all for a shake. This is too much.
That doesn't even look like you couldn't eat that in one sitting. That doesn't look edible in one sitting for me.
You've got to take that thing home, and you've got to try and salvage what you can. That thing, it looks don't get me wrong, this is delicious, I bet. I would never be able to try it, sadly. But,
I would need a pup cup.
Yeah, I would need this split into 3 different cups amongst a 5-family roster. This thing that's huge. I mean, that looks like a chore for somebody. Like,
I wish I could see the calorie count on that thing.
Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can do this without messing up my mic. What's it called? Take Me Out to the Ball Game shake calorie. Shake calories. Let's do some on
3,000.
Approximately 3,000 calories.
$10 every 1,000 calories.
Approximately $30. So that's your day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner in a cup, and then you have to go on the treadmill when you get home and drink water, just to hope you don't have heart palpitations in Arizona when it's 120 out.
3,000 calories in a cup.
I won't lie, that thing's intimidating. I don't think I could do it. But hey, for someone out there listening, potentially, might be for you. Who am I to judge?
I wouldn't judge yet. Of you finishing it.
I would be impressed. I would be very impressed.
Now DC's doing this right. This looks delicious.
DC, a little bit more realistic here. The DC Monument Chicken Tower. Let me read the description for you lovely listeners out there. Inspired by the towering landmark, a sandwich featuring grilled chicken, smoked bacon, mixed greens, chipotle ranch, and Gruyere cheese on a soft pretzel bun. This is what you want at a ball game. Is it going to be heavy? Of course. But hey, you skipped breakfast to tailgate in the parking lot. You need something to snap you back from reality before you get kicked out of the ballpark.
You're 6 years down. This thing's eyeing you down. You're getting it. You're on first leading off the pitcher. This is the pitcher, and he's ready to pick you off. All right? I would take this in a heartbeat. Plus, you got pickles stacked on top. Yes, please. Either you take it, hand it off to the girlfriend. Someone's winning. But that thing looks delicious. God bless. That's just a great take on a cheeseburger. Yeah. No
something realistic.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Would smash. Tampa Bay Rays. Oreo brownie milkshake. Okay. Here's what I'll say. Lord heaven. Lord mercy. This is a much better idea than the Arizona Diamondbacks. I loved what they did. I like this more. This is a little bit more straightforward. Ice cream, on top. Oreo flavored. You get a brownie slice brownie corner on top of that thing too. I think this is way more realistic.
Agreed.
Let's see here. A chocolate soft serve milkshake in an Oreo rimmed cup. A nod to the Rays City Connect uniform topped with a mini ice cream cone and brownie wedge. Yes. Yes, please. But just so we give it its fair comparison, let's see what we're dealing with here calorie-wise. Might as well use the ability to search this stuff up. Okay.
This is like the average one, about 1,000 calories.
Wait. What was it, Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Did I misspell Tampa? That's embarrassing.
Around 1,500.
All right, about half of what you're dealing with Arizona. All right, but this thing is half of what that Diamondbacks milkshake is worth.
I'm miserable thinking about it. It would be great, but
it'd be delicious.
Hot sun beaming down on you, a cool drink, and then your stomach's just screwed the rest of the day. Just too full. I don't know. There's
some
sustenance. There's no food. Like, I don't know. I feel like when I think baseball, I think food. I don't think 1,500,000 or 1,500 calorie shakes.
I would agree. I love the idea of it. I would never be able to. I'm not God's strongest soldier for this. That's simply what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Some 4-year-olds would regret having that one day.
Someone's parents are going to regret giving that to a 4-year-old. Seattle Mariners, odd pivot here. The Washington State ferry boat seems to be the pinnacle of this. It's basic for those listening. It's a boat with 2 sauce cups on either end and the food piled in the middle. It doesn't make it sound like it's necessarily a specific food that you put it in. It's more like you can get your food and then put it in this. They're celebrating 75 years of the Washington State ferry system and 50 seasons of the franchise with a souvenir that can hold food too. That's a cool boat.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I guess because you could just get a side of fries in there and put 2 ketchup cups on either side.
I'd be annoyed having to hold it the whole game.
Yeah.
Like, you can't throw it away. Like, you're stuck with it.
Mm-hmm. You try and give it back. They can't take it back, so then all of a sudden you're just giving a ferry to a little kid. I don't know. This is kind of a unique one. I guess the point of this isn't food, so, hey. Use it however you'd like to.
The Schwarbomb.
The Schwarbomb Sundae from the Phillies. It's a mini helmet filled with soft serve ice cream and topped with funnel cake fried strawberry Uncrustable, fresh strawberry sauce, and fruity cereal pieces. I love this.
What would they even taste like? A funnel cake fried Uncrustable?
I don't know. It would be...
This would pique my interest right here.
It'd be a donut that has the strawberry Uncrustable in it, so it's like a peanut butter strawberry donut.
It's like a fried peanut butter sandwich.
And then, is that like strawberry ice cream they have in there? Soft serve ice cream, so maybe, or it's vanilla. And then they use the strawberry sauce on top.
I'm a fan of that. It's light, easy, unique.
The donut being the heaviest part of this, I feel like is a great thing, and it's served in a mini helmet, so it's like, you're not going to get this giant amount. That's, in the picture, some guy's holding it in one hand. That is the perfect amount of sweet treat before your body shuts down from the sugar.
It doesn't look like too much of a mess either.
No, you eat this with a spoon, you can chop that donut up. I think this is a great little addition for the Phillies. There will be some happy fans eating this. I have nothing to complain about. Fruity Pebbles on top is even better. Fuck.
It's like a fun...
Fruity Pebbles can go on anything.
Nuts.
Yeah. I mean, go crazy. Every time Schwarber gets a home run, get one of these. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. Now, here we go. Here's what we dove into a little bit on this episode.
Great idea. Horrible execution.
Yes, that is 100% how I would describe this. So, I'll list off the cities. Oh, whoops, sorry. Not here. Make sure that I don't put anything on here I don't mean to. So, multiple MLB parks are doing this 999 challenge. And essentially, they're trying to capitalize on what's been everyone doing this 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, 9 innings thing. Now, from the looks of it, based off Reddit and Some people replying to this tweet specifically. These boxes are tiny. And these glasses of beer you see, or cups of beer, basically are like shot glasses that hold, they give you a tall can of whatever beer you'd like. You can pour it into these things, and you get a tall, Coors Light. It takes about 2/3 of, you can fill each of these up about 2/3 with one of those tall boys. So, kind of silly, and judging based on the scale, knowing that that's how much beer goes into these 9 cups, I'm assuming these hot dogs are some sort of mini size. You're not getting a full hot dog. This thing isn't like a box you're carrying. It's like a very convenient diorama that you made for school one year. I love the idea, like Matt said. Terrible execution. I looked it up. These things range from $54 to $60, I think it is, or $45 to $60. I would never do this. If you're going to do the 999 challenge, do it right. No one's going to take you seriously if you do it doing this. But you can get these at the Mets, the Phillies, the Rockies, the Astros, the Royals, and the Giants this season. Again, I love the idea and the concept, just them making this easier on everybody, but it's just not the way to do it at the end of the day. Why they would do it like this, I don't know, but again, capitalize on whatever you can. It's something to get the boys going, and then you get one beer and you're asking yourself, why did I do this? All right. New York Mets. Mr. Met Chocolate Whoopie Pie. A little derpy, but you know what? Simple, effective. I'm not going to hate on it too much.
Just a brownie?
Just a brownie. Hey. Basic to the point. Colorado Rockies Dubai Cinnamon Roll. A cinnamon roll topped with chocolate, vanilla ice cream, pistachios, caramel puff cereal, and katafi. Oh boy, I'm not very cultured. I didn't know what that word was. It looks interesting. I bet it tastes way better than it looks, but there's something about this Dubai chocolate that I don't understand. There was a real public crave for it, I want to say over the last year and a half. Matt, do you have any sense of this thing more than I do?
No clue. That just looks like a lot of pistachio and that ice cream on top.
That looks like some of the nuttiest ice cream I've ever seen.
I feel like the base would be delicious. I don't know if I want the bowl of whatever the hell that is on the top.
That's the ball of imperialism over that cinnamon roll, and I frankly have they've invaded the cinnamon roll. I can do with the chocolate drizzle. Yeah. Oh God, so much nut. No, thank you.
Here's the guy.
Now here's a guy. Colorado Rockies. They got Glazilla, a 2-foot, 1-pound hot dog designed for sharing. It looks like that's topped with mac and cheese and all of the other condiments on top of it in the picture. That is a ginormous hot dog. I love the idea. Keep it simple. 2-foot hot dog. Mac and cheese, I'm sure. Hey, you can put mac and cheese on anything. I'm sure it's delicious. I would imagine this is for sharing.
This goes back to the machete we talked about first thing. It's just too big, too messy. I just said, Jared, imagine trying to cut that up at your seat. That's going everywhere.
So this thing's sitting in your lap, right? You're sitting upright. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to stare you in the eyes for a second. This thing is laying across your lap, and you're trying to watch the game, and you lift one side of that up. Guess what? The mac and cheese is on your boy's seat. All right? That thing is not staying in the bun. But then, if you have to eat this thing elongated, supporting from the backside, it's not going to be a pretty visual when you go to take a big old bite of that hot dog.
I'm sure we'll see some great jumbo cams of this visual when people trying to eat it.
I want people Lady and the Tramp in it. Whether it's with your boy or your girl, I need to see it. All right? We need a Jumbotron snap of this. 2 foot long seems unrealistic. I can't even imagine the price. That simple
bread
hot
looks
dog's
a
got
little yeasty too. I don't know, see all that white on there.
Oh yeah.
Caps.
Yeah, this thing. I mean, yikes. That is a tough get right there. Maybe not the best picture I would have gone with.
Durant's ashy leg. That's what it looked like, bro. If you know what I'm talking about.
I've replaced Kevin Durant's legs with the Glazilla from the Rockies. Maybe that'll be a tweet later tonight. We'll see. Houston Astros. I like the ingenuity. Brisket donuts. 2 fried brisket donuts with barbecue sauce and homemade mac and cheese. They basically just formed the brisket into a donut shape, fried it, and then served it with mac and cheese. I love this. You get a little bit of protein. You get a little bit of your mac and cheese. Keeps it easy. You can eat it with a fork, I'm sure. No messy fingies. I think it's great. I think this is simple and effective. And not too much. Do something with the city. I like it.
Sorry, I cut out there for a second.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. No, I like it. I don't know, the donut patty kind of makes it a little unappetizing to me.
You don't like a ring of meat?
I don't know if I like the ring of meat. But, I mean, other than that, I'm sure it tastes good. I like brisket, I like the barbecue, I like the mac and cheese, but the pat...
You've never wondered what a ring of meat tastes like?
I don't think I ever have. Give me regular brisket, man. Why do they gotta make that one special? They should have just done another special meal, you know? You could just give me the brisket. So now I'm gonna have to break up the brisket.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly. But hey, they can't market brisket and mac and cheese as a brisket donut.
She just made like a brisket baseball.
You know what?
I think they don't have anything to do with baseball.
Can you imagine they came out like that's just what we knew you'd fat fucks would like?
See, that's like the hockey rink, not the baseball stadium.
I would agree. Hey, you know what? I agree with that. Boston Red Sox lobster poutine. Crispy Cavendish Farms fries, Luke's lobster meat, clam chowder, and crispy bacon. I would absolutely love this if I didn't have a shellfish allergy.
I don't think I've ever had a lot of poutine, so I don't know how I feel.
I think in this instance, it's not your typical, probably fucked up one you're thinking of, but this does look pretty good. Basically, just deluxe fries with lobster. I think that would be good. I mean, that is a lot of food. I wish they'd have a scale for how big that boat is, because initially that thing looks like it's the size of the cutting board, which makes me think that thing is huge. But assuming that's not 8 servings of lobster and fries, I bet that's damn good.
It does look really good.
It looks delicious. I mean, you throw crispy bacon in there, fuck. Doesn't take much.
I don't think of seafood. Well, I'm thinking baseball.
No.
But I also don't live on the coast, so there might be something there.
I guess the Red Sox are leaning into that, but you know what? Good on them. I'll give them that one. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that Diamondbacks milkshake, man. It's gonna live in my dreams. Pittsburgh Pirates putting about as much effort as they have done in the last 5 seasons. I think this year they spent some money at least. The heavy hitter dog, foot-long hot dog with cornbread coating, yellow mustard, and pico de gallo, served in a special baseball bat boat. This is deluxe corn dog with no effort.
It's only just a corn dog, but make it a foot long. It's not even 2 feet long like the other competition. It's just a foot long hot dog.
Yeah, it's a foot long corn dog, and they put some pico on it. So
put in a bat.
Yellow mustard. Put it in a bat.
No ketchup either. It's filthy.
You know, I guess maybe they're trying to do a play on the yellow for the Pirates, but I bet
a heavy hitter joke. They don't have any hitters.
I bet you they don't even put the mustard and the pico on there, like the presentation. I bet you that comes in little cups off to the side, and they're like, we're not literally allowed to put this on there for you. You have to go back to your seat and not do it nearly as well as this picture shows. But hey, you know, I would say that's effort-wise and last, but not the worst one we saw. That Dubai cinnamon roll, a little bit suspect. The Mets there didn't put in much effort. I won't take much longer. We'll run through the longer list of stuff and just comment yay or nay. Some of the stuff we already saw, but I found some more. Red Sox, mini empanadas, delicious. Can't go wrong with an empanada. It doesn't look
like much food. Like, there's either too much food or not enough food. There's no, like, sweet middle.
Right, it's like, they probably already have, like, the chicken fingers and fries somewhere, but I like those. Probably delicious. Empanadas are great. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Red
right there.
Sox,
easy.
Spicy cabo, grilled cheese. That looks delicious.
That's good for me right there.
All these are Red Sox. Surf and Turf Dog. No description. It looks like they might have put crab or lobster on top of a hot dog, basically.
I like that a lot.
I think that's a great take. I bet that's delicious. Let's see. What do they got here? Chicago Cubs. Bow Wow Dog. Looks like hot dog with... What? Hot dog and a tortilla with something else in there? Is that a shrimp? Do you have any idea what that is? It doesn't look great based on the picture. They didn't do a great job of telling us what that is.
I can tell you what that is. It's fried something.
It's something. It's in there with a little bit of veggies. Not too shabby. Also, the Cubs tostada stack. Looks like some tacos with something on top. I like that. That looks simple. Handheld. Not too shabby to eat on the stadium in the bleachers. There's more of that stack. That does look delicious. That might be like a fried egg on top. I can't tell. I'd take it. We already went through the chicken and churros. Colorado Rockies Taco Momalona? Momalona. That looks like another nice taco. I don't know.
Well,
From
avocado.
USA Today. A lot of avocado on that thing.
I'm sure you won't get that much avocado there.
Yeah, no way. Glazilla we covered. Okay, Rockies, boozy ice cream. Love that idea. Have you ever tried boozy ice cream before, Matt?
I don't think I have, no. I've had like slushies.
Yeah, if it's soft serve like it looks like, I bet that's delicious. I don't know what purple flavor. I don't know if there'd be a grape liquor or something in there, but hey, maybe they have different flavors. I don't hate the concept for a game. Pizza donuts, delicious. That's a home run, I think. The donuts, again, I don't know why donuts are such a staple right now. Don't hate two simple little pizza donuts to eat at the game. Yeah. The green sauce, I would assume that's pesto, but I guess I don't know. That one might be suspect.
It's real far from the field.
Yeah. Astros Crawford Dog Pizza. That... Do you think that
wouldn't be bad. That's doing too much. That's doing too much. Yeah.
That's a mustard barbecue sauce hot dog?
Might not be that bad, but that's just too much.
For the listeners, it's on a pizza. If you want to try it, go to the Astros. Also, the Astros, the banh mi dog. That looks pretty good.
So why would you get the pizza when the banh mi dog's there, you know?
Exactly. Fuck the pizza. Go try the banh mi dog. That feels like they're trying to get me to say bone mi dog.
Yeah, I know.
This USA Today, if I got God, I'm going to kill myself. Just kidding. I can't probably say that on YouTube. In-game, allegedly. Houston Astros also have basically the Bloomin' Onion. Not too shabby. Share with the family, probably pretty good. We went through that. Crawlage?
What the hell's that name? Is that
why is there puff Why is there puff pastry wrapped around a dog, dude? I don't love that. That's a terrible visual.
Yeah, man, we're back to avoiding Houston.
Houston, we've got a problem. Kansas City Royals, beef Wellington hot dog. Why the hell would you beef Wellington the hot dog? Man, what are we doing?
I'm just a classic hot dog fan.
Who watched too much Gordon Ramsay and Wellington the hot dog? There's no need for this.
I don't trust the minimum wage workers there to make me a beef Wellington.
Hot dog? Royals also got the chicken waffle cone. Okay, I love a chicken waffle cone.
Back on track.
Effective. Back on track. Royals are back, baby. Beef short rib corn dog. Okay, that's basically a deluxe corn dog. It looks like shit on a stick, man. I don't know what they're doing over there in Kansas City. Left, right, left, man. Damn. New York Mets fastball souvenir cup. Kind of more of a drink, but that drink looks delicious. Blueberry, lemon.
Buzzball.
It's their buzzball. Fuck it. If that is what it is, I love it. Phillies bowl sampler platter. You know, okay, we got the bread and beans, coleslaw, but then it looks like some sort of steak with some cream sauce, some chicken, and I don't know what that's on the left.
Looks like
I endorse this. Would you like some peas and mush?
Literally. Beans, toast, some mash.
Here's the thing. I don't hate this, but at a baseball game, I don't think I'd go with this. This almost looks like too much food.
I don't think I would eat that.
But
it does not look appetizing.
You know, if it's not huge, I'd give it a shot. All right, we went through the Schwar bomb. Love of that. Coop puppy.
I don't hate that. Simple, easy.
Hot dog, chicken, some veggies on top. I think that's chicken. I can't tell what that is. Pirates also have the Barracuda dog. Love that. That looks just like a different hot dog you can get with some other toppings.
Ketchup.
That might be those French fries straws too,
straws, yeah.
Whatever those things are called. But I like that. I like that. Went through the heavy hitter. Nutella bayonets. That's gonna be fire.
That could be good.
That might be too sweet for baseball, but fuck, that's gonna be good.
You don't need 7 of them.
No. The banh mi sandwich. I think we talked about this one, didn't we? Or was that the Cubs that did
No,
a
it
banh
was
mi?
the banh mi dog. Now it's the banh mi
Oh,
sandwich.
we we've had you bone me, dog. Now bone me sandwich. This thing, it's probably pretty good. It looks like different proteins you can get in there. Maybe. I bet
Yeah.
it's good. Giants popcorn bat, simple, effective.
Easy.
Swing it at your friend when you're done. Love it. Okay, Giants with the rice bowls. That could be pretty light and delicious, but something about rice bowls at a baseball game doesn't feel like the right genre.
Agreed.
I'm thinking fried foods, finger foods. Getting a fork and having a delicious light poke bowl at a Giants game just feels a little off, or at a baseball game.
Yeah, I'm just
Maybe on the
that
West
one.
Coast. Yeah. Char Suey dog. Deluxe hot dog. It looks huge, but
Dude's gripping it.
I don't know why he's gripping it like that, but I mean he's quite literally breaking
That's what I'm
the
saying,
bread.
bro. He's not letting go.
Brother's got a death grip on that. They've done 5 photo shoots with him. Peruchin sandwich. I don't know if that's a fish type.
It looks
or
like
if
a
that's
fish.
or if that's just like the style, but that I'd like to know what bread that is. That could be gas, or that could completely miss. Berea loaded grilled cheese. That looks delicious.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
get behind that. Coloring doesn't look amazing, but I know that flavor's going to be fire. Fried green beans. Okay. I don't know your feelings on this, Matt. Fried green beans are really good. And if that's Southwest sauce in the corner there, it's got an endorsement for me. I know I've probably had some hot food takes this episode. I can't believe this has already gone on 40 minutes. That is 20 minutes too long for food.
I like fried green beans. Back to baseball though. I just don't see that at baseball stadium. That's where my whole premise of this video is would I see me eating it at a baseball stadium?
You know
I
what? I'll
need
give you
the
that one.
convenience of it, like the 2-footers. That's not convenient enough. Doesn't sound good. Back to the rice bowls, like that's just out of place.
Go home.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Oh, black
Wait,
bean
what?
burger?
Never mind.
Yeah.
I've been fugazi.
You've been catfished by the black bean Impossible Whopper.
What's that red stuff? That's not ketchup, is it?
Nah, that's got to be like a tomato puree of some sort from the looks of it.
Ugh.
That's I'm not going to give my...
I've
I'm
seen
sure for someone that's a great choice.
some bad things recently, so...
Yeah, Mariners. Mariners also with the coconut shrimp. Seems
Shrimp looks
simple
good.
and effective.
I don't. That looks like an apple puree sauce. Like that just looks good as sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It looks.
I wouldn't
thick.
use it. Maybe they know maybe their fans are built different at this point. Yeah, they've got sushi, spam sushi at the Mariners game.
Hang it
You know
up.
what? You know what? It could be worse. It could be like raw fish. Damn,
Bang,
Mariners went
easy.
all out in this. Pizza garlic knots. Yeah. Bang. Beyond sausage. It's probably fake sausage, but it looks like they've got their veggies in there too with some chips. I think that's perfect. Motto Pizza Mr. Pig. What are you doing in Seattle?
What is the green stuff and the red stuff?
I need to know. Seattle, you have 1 week to respond. Is everything okay? Are those pizza slices from the top or the side? Is this the lasagna of pizza?
Just those
I don't know.
together and hope it sticks at this point, man. I want to see their sales numbers after this year. How many people have got that and how many people have ate it?
They're trying shit. I respect it, but what is Motto Pizza? We'll probably get flamed by the Seattle people. I don't know.
Good. Let them have it.
Mariners, El Riconcito Al Pastor Tacos. Those look delicious. I would take that. Handheld little flour tortillas of some sort? Please. Wait, did you have something to add? Sorry, I cut you off.
No, I'd be a little awkward trying to order that. I don't know how if I can pronounce it.
Yeah, I barely did, if I did. Fluffer Nuffer Churro. I bet that's gas.
Is it peanut?
It looks like it'd be peanut butter on the top.
It'd be pretty good.
Whipped cream churros? Sure. Ooh. Crab nachos. Got my endorsement. Be messy, but nachos at a game works. Mariners still. Dockside dippers. Pretzel bites with cheese, looks like. Some
And
onions
onion?
of some sort. Yeah, green onion on top, maybe. They might be showing off the green onion.
Yeah, you just get the full
Don't worry, you
onion.
don't. You just get 2 full-ass onions to figure out what to do with. Tampa Bay, we talked about that. Ooh, sweet pretzel bites. I love that. If that's icing, fire. Tampa Bay Rays, the pretzel dog. That's you know what? I don't hate that.
Too.
That's a good one. That's better than the fucking twirly puff pastry we saw on the end of the Astros thing.
The spam sushi sandwich.
Oh my god. Okay. And on that note, people, hopefully if you listened and you didn't get to see all the pictures, go watch it again on YouTube, or we upload these videos to Spotify too and whatnot. You can watch it on there if you really wanted to. But those are some of the delicious eats to look forward to this MLB season.
And not so delicious eats.
Mariners and Astros going all out from the looks of it. I'm both happy for you and sad for you, depending on what you try. If you do end up trying any of these this season, let us know. And that's going to do it for us this episode. Really just a food episode, but you know what? MLB's back, baby. Start throwing down those dinger parlays, and we will see you all next week on the Coy Pond. Peace!